distractions and focus on one another.
It's getting tons of play. Story of how we met. People can't get enough of it.
Jim Wyatt. Is that his name?
Was that whose name?
The guy you were dating when we met.
What's this about?
The real story. This is about the real story of how we met. Do you remember? Or have we told the fake one so many times that it's drifted away, replaced by fiction? It goes something like this. My dad swings through town on business, says he wants to take me out for dinner, which in retrospect was odd because as a senator from California, he didn't have any business in Boston, or the entire state of Massachusetts for that matter. So we go to Frank's Tavern to meet up with an old college buddy of his who just happened to bring along one of his clerks. A bright and charming clerk, I might add. My father was always displeased with who I was dating. He had this thing about breeding. Breeding, like we were discussing racehorses instead of women. Which was ridiculous, because his father worked the docks his whole life, but you know what they say. There's no snob bigger than new money, and our money stank of new. But your blood was blue. Mayflower blue, DAR blue. Sure, there was some slave trading in your background. Your granddaddy ran liquor, but old money meant something to Big Jerry. And you have breeding. You're a thoroughbred racehorse. You can play the majors, and there you were. It wasn't even a blind date. It was a merger. It was just shy of prostitution. They sold you to me. They made a deal, and they shook hands. I often wondered, did you know what was happening? Was I the only one naive enough to think that you being there was a coincidence? It doesn't matter. Big Jerry got what he paid for. The scheme worked like gangbusters. We did meet at Frank's Tavern, that much is true.
What's your point?
Does it ever bother you? The lies, all the pretending. And that's not an accusation because I do it too, I do it well. It's just a question. Because it's just gotten so easy. I don't know anymore.
Pretending is what's real.
What?
Every married couple alive pretends. They pretend they don't hate their in-laws, or their husband's stupid chokes, or their wife's shrill laugh, or that they don't actually love one of their children more than the others. Marriage is, well, it's almost all pretend. For everyone. That's the reality. That's what's real. Buying into the delusion that there's any other way to live together, to get through an entire life together, that's... Well, that's the fantasy. That's pretending.
Did I do this to you? Or have you always been like this? Because if it was me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fitz, what's wrong? What's bothering you?